So we'll be cleaning out of my office today because I'll be working from home. The office that I had was a bit too far away, so it was too much of a travel. Spent like 2 hours a day getting to and from my office, so that was a bit too much. So what we're doing today is taking at least a desk and trying to see if it works in here.
This is the wall that we were talking about. We're gonna change out this cabinet.
So the desk that I told you about, my work desk, we're gonna try and place it here for the time being. It'll also be a good desk for filming, so we might have it up against this wall or in the middle of the room with a chair for not during normal hours, but like during filming, because that'll look cool. But yeah, we'll have it there, or at least try it there. The cabinets, someone's picking those up. They're going out of here. The plants or everything else here away. We're gonna have our LP player on top of like a thing we've found. I don't know the name for it, but it's like a 2-story.
It's like a bar trolley almost.
Yeah, bar trolley. It's a trolley at least, but the wheels apparently don't work that well. But it's antique. But we'll have the LP player on top of it, and then some shelves.
Yeah.
At least 3 levels.
Yeah, because we need some shelf for the glasses, the wine glasses.
Yeah, but what you're gonna see today mainly is trying the desk. So it's a bit of a moving day, if you will, even though we're staying here. It's just like an office moving day, but yeah.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm driving a plane with a joystick. It works, it's just much less reactive. Let's do that.
छोड़ जाएं और उनको उनकी निस्बत खौफ हो कि हमारे मरने के बाद उन बेचारों का क्या होगा।
So now the desk that I used to have in my office is here. It's in this gorgeous teak wood. And to match that, we just bought this shelf system off of Norwegian eBay, if you will. It's supposed to house an LP player in here, which we have, so that'll be nice. And then it has the shelves from here on up. We'll get some stuff on the walls as well. I don't know if that's gonna be art or more shelves or whatever, but I think it's gonna be cool. So we were quite lucky with the colors of the teak. This is, well, I mean, it is a tiny bit darker than the desk, but it works really nicely and it ties the whole room a bit more together now because of the shelves we bought earlier, also in a wood. And then the main table in our living room is also wood. You've seen that earlier. Everything looks a bit more tied together. It's a Scandinavian or even Norwegian design. I believe it's from the 50s. Makes sense. It looks like it's from the 50s. Very mid-century. I love mid-century architecture in general, so for me, it's good. I mean, I did almost force Lovise to let me have the desk inside, but now she likes it, luckily. Let's set them up, because now everything looks a bit messy.
Today we're going to go out to buy some more decorations for the shelf. We're thinking about having a plant up there, or maybe on that side, that can grow down here. And also we want a vintage lamp that can give off a warm light in the apartment. And for this one we are thinking about getting some books, and we have the record player and also some records.
Yeah, we're gonna try and find some stuff that works with the shelves. Also might do some vintage shopping, I believe. And you were looking at a vest too, right?
Yeah.
Or a waistcoat? I believe that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, tell us what you're wearing.
I'm not really done dressing up completely because I'm wearing a blazer over this, but vintage shirt, jewelry from various things, both antique and Friends brands, and some family stuff. A chain that looks like it's Chrome Hearts, but it's not. It's even older than Chrome Hearts. Rick Owens pants, Rick Owens boots, and yeah, wearing a vintage blazer on top.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Balenciaga sunglasses.
I'm wearing these pants from Ivy Oak. They're new, I just bought them. I decided to wear something small on top in order to show off the silhouette of the pants. I also have on my boots, my biker boots. I also have a lot of vintage jewelry. The pattern on this one is actually representing the Norwegian, what do you call it? The Norwegian, it's called bunad, but I don't know the English word for it. It's like
a
the,
folk suit, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a traditional suit.
Yeah, and it shows off which area you were coming from in the country. And a lot of those bunads have this kind of pattern.
Yeah.
And I also have on the necklace you gave me and the matching bracelet. And the jacket is from a previous vlog you saw. It's 100% leather. And I also have my leather bag. I really like it. I have used it a lot.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot of wear out of it.
Yeah, it's really good quality in this one. And I think that's about it. I also have my sunglasses. They're from Dior, the ones that everyone has, unfortunately. But I bought them first. So
You happy with those?
yeah, or not now because everyone has them, but I was happy about it. That's it. So we have found a plant. I do like the pop of color it gives off.
Its name in Latin is Plantus maximus. It is...
No, it's actually named Mona Lisa because of the flowers. It looks like a small
What the fuck does
lips.
the flowers have to do with Mona Lisa?
I think it's representing her lips, the red flowers. I did some
Looks
research
more like a penis,
online.
It looks more like a small penis.
No, it doesn't.
It does, or a nipple.
It's a lot of options here, so we need to take a look before we decide. This one is definitely a contender, right?
Yes, sir. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And we need a hanging plant as well, so it hangs from the shelves. And the red would go nicely with the wooden color. as well. But yeah, contender for sure.
It's a lot of plants here to look through.
But I like it. When we were shopping for her vest or waistcoat earlier, the woman who worked there went to get her size and she spent like 40 minutes getting it. It was not 40, but like 20.
I really want to buy some big plants as well, but we do have such a small apartment, so we can't really. I want something like that. We did have that one, but much bigger, but he unfortunately died because he got bugs. It makes me sad.
Hands?
Yeah.
These weak palms are heavy. There's vomit on a jacket already. Mom spaghetti.
We're home from shopping now. We just dropped off the plant. We're gonna place it afterwards, but now we're going out to eat.
Get some food.
Yeah.
You're making me look bald with the way you cut. There you go.
Yeah, I also look bold with my hair clip. We're not bold, I promise.
We're going to a new restaurant. We don't know which one yet, but we might go to a place that has a lot of chicken stuff. We'll see. You'll see. We'll see. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna do a quick haul for you before we go out to eat. As you might saw, I bought the vest that I tried on at the store. I'm actually gonna wear it tonight for dinner, I think. And I will also bought a plain tank top, if you will. I needed tank top, sort of. We didn't buy anything else for the shelves except for this one. Tomorrow we're gonna go look for something to place here. We're gonna go to a store called French Bazaar. They have a lot of vintage stuff, a lot of decorations that I think is gonna fit the apartment. So I'm excited, but let's go eat now. I'm hungry. Hello.
I'm pretty hungry too. It's a new day. We are going to a French bazaar. It's like a vintage store, pretty much, but with a French theme. After that, we're going to a pottery class, which she kind of pushed for. It will be a lot of fun, but it's definitely her idea. So yeah, come along.
Like walk around, and you have to think a little bit of what you're making. If you're making a cup or if you're making a bowl, and if you're making a cup, you maybe want to move a bit more upwards, and then you need to think about moving the clay up instead of out. So you just pinch around, moving it in your hand. So if you see any cracks, just go over with your finger or with one of the tools. You can also use one of these. And then if you want to put it on a handle or something, you can either roll out a piece of clay or you can like shovel. Yeah.
Roll it out.
Yeah, roll it out. And then use one of these sharp needles. You have like a couple of different tables, and then cut out.
So we just came back from pottery class. It was fun. It was quite a bit more difficult than I imagined it to be or remembered it to be, because we obviously, like most other people, did it back in primary and middle school at some of our classes. And I remembered it to be easier than it was, but it was a lot of fun. It was definitely something I would be willing to do again, especially if we have one of those like spinning ones. We didn't have that, obviously, like you saw in the video, but we had to like shape it from the
ball.
from the bowl from the bowl of clay into whatever without having the spinning thing. So you had to like, I mean, obviously you see way more human mistakes with that. But what did you think?
I thought I was gonna make a beautiful vase, but I couldn't do that at all. So I decided to copy you. And then he made an espresso cup, so I decided to do that as well.
A perfect espresso cup, might I add.
Yeah, we also went to the French bazaar, but we couldn't find anything there. We looked at some books, but the
books were like 3,000 Norwegian kroners, which is around $300, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. You know, I can spend that money on Tabi shoes or new Rick Owens clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're about to see the finished results, and thanks for watching. Ivy oak.
Okay. Take two. I'm wearing these pants from Ivory Oak.
Ivy oak.
I'm wearing these black pants from Ivory.
Ivy oak? Yeah.
But we did have, but we did